when we come in, we Skop and Donor.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nkanelo Gingirikani with me, Mandla Gingirikani. Wakamashava. Thank you very much for joining me on Nkanelo Gingirikani. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell. Hey, don't be left behind. Don't be left behind. Don't be left behind. Whew, guys, it's day 3 of the nationwide lockdown. And most of us are indoors, guys. Some of us are in our yards, you know, hang out around there. But it looks like not everybody is enjoying that privilege.
Go inside, man. Go inside. Please go inside. Your house is close the door. Okay. Go. You want to stay inside? Go. Hey,
Inside. Go inside your house, please.
No, Linda, please. Come here. No.
go inside.
Go inside. Both of you inside, please.
We're inside our house now.
Inside.
This is not what the minister said.
Ask the minister is here.
I'm gonna report you guys.
Report.
Yeah, guys, I'm not sure about that, hey. I'm not sure about that. Are we not allowed to be in our yards? Like, please do comment down below of the regulations, guys, if you know the regulations. If I'm in my yard, I should be allowed, eh? But anyway, let's move on because we have so much of Skop and Donor. Guys, as you know, this lockdown is forcing most of us who are used to going to gym, bodybuilding, who are used to doing workouts at the gym or doing walks or walking our dogs or jogging on the streets. We are not able to do those things because of the lockdown or the nationwide lockdown. But it looks like there's some people out there on the streets who are enjoying doing some frog jumps.
Yes! Vamos chamar só frog jump. Vamos do frog jump que sou galera my friend. Lo paralo.
Yo, the frog jumps they are, guys. I can't, I can do frog jumps. I remember when I was still playing soccer, I used to hate the frog jump exercise, I can't. Yeah, that one is very difficult, And what the lockdown is doing right now is the fact that we are not even able to visit or have visitors. Because everybody is locked in their houses, is locked in their yards, So, but it looks like some people are very privileged and they are receiving some few visitors out there at the Alexander Hostel.
My hostel, Pet. Yo, Pet, what's hostel? My God. Pet, the aim is. Yeah.
No, mara if big no mun dai tsna big ne ambulance.
Then it's no. Why do you get they
Dideng. Yo, bega kungena amasoja angakanani.
Yo, guys, I just don't know what happened inside there, hey? But when the army is called, those guys, they don't know they don't arrest, all they do is to keep order, so I hope they're just keeping order out there. They're just helping the police. If you've checked most of the videos, the police are just standing behind, and then the army is doing all the ravaging and the ravaging and they're using the boot. Remember that story, that guy who posted his boot saying it's ready? I wasn't lying, guys. You can see the boot is working. I'm just not sure, because I remember when the president announced the nationwide lockdown, he did allude to the fact that this is not the time for Skop and donor. But it looks like other people are actually very privileged. They are receiving a lot of it.
Thank you, Koga. Thank you, Koga. Thank you, Koga. What's the part,
Skop and donor. Yo guys, the army is actually helping a lot. I'm just not sure, but they don't look very, very too violent or too, they're just like, brushing, removing some few dust here and there, I heard some people saying we need the army to come this side because there's a lot of noise, especially people in the rural provinces of Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Eastern Cape. They are calling for the army to come and help because there are some people who are still there doing some business, making noise, gathering, doing some parties or whatever. I don't know. I don't have those evidence, but I heard people talking about it, that we need the army. And it looks like the taverns, guys, the taverns are closed. I guess people who are living near the taverns are actually finally having to sleep because I know that whenever you live very close to the taverns, there's always a lot of noise because there's people, there's cars parked in front of your gate. Sometimes you can't even get in. But right now, it looks like there's order. Order has returned in the streets of Johannesburg, guys. In the streets of South Africa, actually. But I'm just loving the army. I just hope I don't have to face them and have to, do this. Because I remember one incident when I was in Hillbrow. Yeah, in Hillbrow, and we were coming from a prayer. Me and my friend Nicholas and his cousin and some two other guys. So I think it was Danny. I think he's Danny. Yeah, we're coming from a prayer. We were fasting and praying, and then after the prayer, we went out of the flat where we were hosting the prayer, and then we met with these guys, the Amaberete, and then they like, hey, why are you guys working in a group? They kicked us and they made us face the wall, and they started searching us, spraying us, faces, claps. I received that clap I felt, and when a clap hits you here, and then it also includes the eye, that's what is painful. So I received those. So I know how it feels to receive those claps, guys. I'm a parent. I do not play. So yeah, that's my story of my encounter with the law enforcement. It happened in Hillbrow. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining me on Mandla Gingirikani. I just wanted us to look at the Skop and donor. What do you think of the Skop and donor? Is it working? Is it good? Is it something we need as a country right now, especially that we have to enforce some regulations, because the only way we can stop the spread of the pandemic or the virus is for us to be indoors. It's for us to obey the regulations, to self-isolate if we have to self-quarantine if we have to. So by enforcing these things, because some people are not heeding the call and they don't take the police serious. So I feel like maybe the army is needed. Maybe they also need to visit some villages, because I know there's a lot of disorder there that's happening, because they think, we are in a village, no one is gonna catch us. People are drinking, people are buying alcohol. I've seen people on social media doing that, and some have been arrested because of posting videos of them celebrating the fact that there's no one keeping order, or they're enjoying it in spite of the shutdown. So guys, be careful out there and be safe, so that you are not like these guys who actually face some Skop and donor. Be calm, be safe, and don't panic. If you feel you need some help or assistance, contact the relevant authorities, and keep safe, guys, so we can save ourselves during these 21 days of lockdown in South Africa. Thank you very much for joining me on Nkanelo Gingirikani. My name is Mandla Gingirikani. Salute. Makatitimeli.